Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we've got a list that's bound to make your heart skip a beat. Get ready to dive into the world of love, laughter, and unexpected romance as we count down the top 10 new romance anime where popular girl falls for unpopular boy. If you've ever wondered what happens when the tables turn and the charming, popular girl finds herself captivated by the underdog, then you're in for a treat. From heartwarming moments to hilarious twists, these anime will have you hooked from the first episode. So grab your favorite snacks, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump right into the world of love stories that defy expectations. Liar Liar. Hirono Shinohara is a new transfer student at Academy Island, where games decide student standing. The more games won, the more stars a student earns, with 7 stars being the best ranking. On Hirono's first day, he accidentally offends Sarasa Sayanji, the so-called Empress of Academy Island and granddaughter of the island's chief director. Forced into a game fueled by misunderstandings that he eventually wins, he is forced to lie about his ranking or face expulsion from the school and island. Fortunately, with the assistance of the mysterious company led by Shirayuki Himeji, Hirono is not alone in his deception. The company will do all in its power to assist him in cheating his way through the game difficulties posed by pupils who wish to defeat him. Though he is a 1-star student, he must fight as if he were a 7-star, overcoming great hurdles in his mission to find a missing girl from his past. Seirei Gensouki, Spirit Chronicles. When 20-year-old college student Haruno Amakawa is killed in a traffic accident, he does not expect to wake up in an alien world as a small kid named Ryo. As their memories and egos merge, Ryo realizes he now possesses magical abilities. He is relieved to discover that, despite his new identity, his burning desire for vengeance against his mother's murderers has not abated. Ryo swiftly discovers the Bertram Kingdom's captive princess and rescues her without hesitation. To show his gratitude, the king allows him to enroll in the Bertram Royal Academy. He is delighted to enroll at this prestigious academy, believing it will be the start of a new chapter in his life, but life here proves challenging for him, a slum dweller surrounded by the majestic offspring of nobility. Bottom-tier character Tomozaki. Fumiya Tomozaki is Japan's top player in the online game attack families, also known as TACFAM. Despite his esteemed status, a lack of social skills and amiability causes him to struggle in his daily high school life. Failing to make any friends, he blames the confusing mechanics and harsh laws of life for driving him to give up and declare himself a bottom-tier character in this game. After a disastrous meeting with another top-tier TACFAM player, Fumiya is surprised to learn the player's true identity. Aoi Hinami, a popular, brilliant, and social classmate who is diametrically opposed to him. Aoi, startled by Fumiya's lack of skill in all areas except TACFAM, tries to help him excel in what she believes the greatest game of them. Fumiya begins to advance in the wonderful game of life as he goes through the horrific ordeals of social interaction and relationships. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. Every day, Naoto Hakyuji is persistently harassed by Hayase Nagatoro, a first-year student he met in the library while working on his comic. After hearing his story and observing his uneasy demeanor, she decides to mess with him from that point on, even calling him Senpai rather than his true name. At first, Nagatoro's constant antics are more unpleasant than anything else, and he feels embarrassed since he is compelled to respond to her desires. However, as they spend more time together, a weird bond forms between them, and Naoto discovers that life with Nagatoro may be enjoyable. But one thing is for certain, his days will never be dull again. The Dreaming Boy is a realist. Wataru Saju is well known at school for relentlessly pursuing his crush, Aika Natsukawa. His typical day involves around stalking her and proclaiming his everlasting love at every opportunity. However, a moment of insight causes Wataru to abandon his juvenile behavior and accept the fact that she would never reciprocate his one-sided feelings. He removes himself from Aika, spending his newfound free time with his friends and other gorgeous girls. As Wataru moves on, Aika begins approaching him in unusually provocative ways, making him wonder if giving up on his love was the right decision after all. The foolish angel dances with the devil. Akatsu Masatora, a demon, has invaded a human high school. His mission is to discover volunteers to assist Hell in its war against its natural opponents, the Angels of Heaven. Akatsu is assigned a seat next to Lilia Main, another student who recently transferred here and is drawn to her beauty. He decides to recruit her. But there's more to Lily than meets the eye, as Akatsu not only becomes an accomplice to one of the adversaries he's supposed to kill, but he may also develop love for her. Tales of Wedding Rings. Satu has been in love with Haim, a childhood acquaintance and neighbor, since she and her grandfather emerged out of nowhere 10 years ago. Now a brilliant but mysterious high school beauty, she makes it increasingly difficult for him to reveal his affections. As the anniversary of their first meeting approaches, will he muster the confidence to turn their friendship into anything more? Or will this close-knit couple face a very different fate? The angel next door spoils me rotten. Mahiru Shaina is deserving of her nickname, Angel. She is a divine beauty who is adored by everyone, and she excels in both academics and sports. Shaina lives in a completely different world than Amain Fujimiya, her next-door neighbor. Despite living so near, they've never spoken. But their stillness is broken when Fujimiya notices Shaina sitting gloomily on a swing in the midst of a strong thunderstorm and offers her his umbrella. When Fujimiya develops a cold the next day, Shaina wishes to repay the favor by nursing him back to health. He discreetly appreciates her generosity, believing that this is their first and last interaction. Shaina, concerned about Fujimiya's lack of cleanliness and nutrition, begins to cook and clean for him. As the unusual duo spends time together at Fujimiya's flat, they discover the true nature of their relationship and the soft emotions that arise as a result. Shikimori's not just a cutie. Yu Izumi's high school life is full of mishaps. No matter how unlikely the situation, misfortune strikes him at every turn. With such bad fate, Izumi enters his second year with only one wish: to spend more time with his affectionate girlfriend, Mikshin Shikimori. Shikimori is quite popular at their school since she is attractive, sporty, and kind. But since they started dating a year ago, Izumi has noticed a startling side to his generally attractive girlfriend. When the time comes, she turns exceedingly cool. His disasters are easily avoided when she is around to defend him with an awe-inspiring expression on her face. She's charming in every way and never fails to make his heart skip a beat. Despite his unfortunate circumstances, Izumi is certain that his bad luck would come to an end owing to the cute yet cool Shikimori. More than a married couple, but not lovers. Jiro Yakuin, a third-year high school student, is in love with his childhood buddy and classmate Shiori Sakurazaka. Thus, he hopes to be matched with her for the marriage practical, which is their school's practice of randomly picking boy-girl pairs to live as mock-married couples, while monitoring and judging how close they have become. Meanwhile, the energetic Akari Watanabe want to be assigned to her crush, the popular and attractive Minami Tenjin. To their dismay, Jiro and Akari discover that they have been paired with Shiori and Minami as well. Determined to be with their crushes, Jiro and Akari work hard to gain as many points as possible, as the top 10 pairs have the option of switching partners, as long as both couples agree. So these were the top 10 new romance anime, where popular girl falls for unpopular boy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon, so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.